So then
And we're back.
we have Alexia.
We have Alexia. Alexia, how you doing?
I'm doing awesome. How are you guys?
Go ahead and say your full name for the rest of the guests, because
Yeah,
apparently
just-
we're bad at introducing you by your full name, that you should be recognized as an artist.
Okay, gotcha. I am Alexia Christian, and I'm so excited to be here on Darker with Daniel.
Woo!
Yay.
God, we are children.
No, we're going eye to eye right
We
now.
are
Man.
same brainwave.
I kind of like the new setup too. It's just I don't know. So we're cutting you out of the
Yeah,
triangle.
sorry.
You're
Alexia,
good.
thanks for coming on. We're really excited to have you on here. We met you at the CPMAs, which was a great time.
And a good time ago.
It was a long time ago.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was 5 months ago, huh?
I know. I
Oh,
can't
is it really?
believe it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's August, so that's 8, and then March is 3.
Let's just do it
so
again
that's
next month.
5.
Let's
Yeah.
go. The whole thing. Whole
Okay.
thing. We
We
need
can do it
trophies
again
made.
next year.
I'll buy another suit. No,
Another.
I'm not gonna do
Okay,
that.
I'm lost. Alexia here is a musician, singer, songwriter.
Yes.
Solo.
Awesome. Solo.
Yep.
And
Solo.
speaking of solo,
She's riding solo. She's riding solo. We're getting sued. Trademark.
is that real? Tell me off air. So your debut single, right?
Single Life.
Yes.
Yeah, it released at the end of March,
Okay, so
and
I
it's
was
been
on the right
doing
track,
pretty
yeah.
well. Yeah, a lot of people like it. I've been getting a lot of positive responses. And
It's a good song.
It's a
Yeah,
great song.
thank
I like it. I
you.
like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go see you the one night, and I can't remember, something came up. But everyone I've talked to that has been able to see you, they've said like you're just you're phenomenal live. Like your voice is like phenomenal live. So I'm still trying to get to a show of yours where you're gonna be there live so I can hear it. Because you can listen to someone's album like every day. You know what I mean? But I like seeing what an artist sounds like there. So I mean, with that kind of track record, I'm kind of excited. Like I would love to come see you live. So you just gotta let me know when the next show is, and I'll make sure I'm there.
Absolutely. Yeah, I got some shows coming up this fall, so I'll be sure to invite you guys for sure.
Awesome.
Well, I mean, you can
Yeah.
plug them now if you want, or you can save it for the end. It's your choice.
Or
It's your
Yeah,
show.
sure.
Or both.
Let's plug it
Plug it.
now. Yeah, my next gig is in Maryland at Tommy Joe's in Bethesda.
Ooh,
Maryland,
I've been there.
so-
I
oh,
like it.
really?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a fun poppin'
It
place.
is. It is.
Yeah, but the next local show that I have is I'll be playing at Harvest of the Arts Festival in Carlisle, and
Okay.
that's Saturday, September 24th. So
Coming
from
up quick.
3 to 5 p.m. It's outside. It's going to be really fun. And then I'll be at PA Music Pipeline TV
Okay.
on October 1st.
On
and
TV.
Yeah.
You're gonna
on
be
their, on their TV station for the second round.
So she's only coming here as like a warm up. She's like, okay, this is in front of cameras. We've got. I'll get prepared for the live thing. This is just practice run, and I'm fine with
Right.
it. It is what it is.
And wait, the one in Carlisle, what was that called again? I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. It's called Harvest of the Arts
And you said that's
Festival.
from 3 to 5, or you're playing from 3 to 5?
Playing from 3 to 5.
you're
It's
doing a
going on
2-hour
all,
set.
Yeah. Well, usually I do 3, but 2 is pretty awesome too. Yeah, 3 hours, man. 3 hours equals like 36 to 40 songs. So, yeah, I've been doing that since I was 18, so almost 10 years.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would die.
Yeah,
Like-
it's definitely a lot of work, and back when I got out of college, I used to work a full day of like a full-time job and then do a gig on a Friday night. I can't do that anymore.
No,
but,
my God, no.
you know,
Yeah, absolutely not.
I was like, I'm not going to put myself through that anymore.
Yeah.
But
The day
it's
after,
a
do you
lot.
have to like give your like voice like a rest? Like, do you like try to like just not talk?
Oh,
and
oh yeah.
I would
yeah,
think so,
for
yeah.
sure.
I mean,
yeah.
the longest set I think I've ever played in my entire music career was maybe like 45 minutes, and then doing that like 3 days in a row, just 45 minutes. Then I have a whole day, 45 minutes, whole day, 45. Even doing that, I was like, yeah, I don't know how. Like, granted, metal, a little different, but still, I'm like, I don't know how artists are like, yeah, we're gonna go on tour for like 6 months, and I'm like, I would
I
like,
know.
no. By like the end of the first month, I'd be like, hey guys, I'm so sorry, but I got a little something going on in my throat here, but rawr.
Yeah.
Like that would be like, move. Like,
Right.
So are you doing 3 hours of your own content or like other songs as well, like covers and whatnot?
A mixture of both.
Nice.
So in all my sets, I always play a variation of covers and originals too.
that's
So,
smart though,
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, okay. So you're like, I mean, and not to say that your songs aren't good, but I think that's smart for someone like that's in your position that does what you do. You're like, hey, like I have a new song, kind of seeing like how I want to feel. So you can always like slip that in with like the other songs that you cover that you know people are gonna move to, and you're like, all right, let's see how the crowd reacts though. And in the off chance if they're like, didn't really like that one. All right, well we're bringing in with "Dream On" from Heart,
Right.
or "These Dreams"
Dream
from Heart.
On from Heart.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's "These Dreams."
That's
Do you even know anything about
Aerosmith,
music, Alan?
Alan.
Bro, honestly, never mind. I was gonna pull something, but I'm not going to.
No, you're good.
Another trademark. I was about to get a suit
No,
again.
You're good. No.
But no, I think that's smart though. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm assuming
absolutely.
you've been having very good responses to like all of your originals though too. So
Yes.
otherwise, you wouldn't have been at the CPMAs, I don't think. So
Thank you so much.
Well, you're
yeah,
very welcome.
it's really a pleasure to play my stuff live and have people connect to it. That's really what I love about sharing my original songs.
That's really
she
cool.
literally answered
Yeah.
my question like right before. That was literally like so
Oh,
like
wow.
what
Just
what
already
is
ahead of the
reason?
curve.
I was like, yeah, like what inspires you? Like what's the motivation? What's the drive? And like, ladies and gentlemen, there it is.
Very
well,
well
that's
spoken.
that's one of the things
Well,
for
then hit me with
sure.
it. Hit me with all of it. What does drive the motivation? Like what gets your like creative juices flowing? Like what stimulates you? Where you're like, I should write a song about that.
Definitely my own personal experiences, for sure.
I think that's
best.
valid. Yeah, I think that's valid.
Yeah. Yeah, unless I want to write a story about somebody else. I've done that before in the past. It's kind of cool to write from a different perspective through somebody else's.
I've tried to do that in the
Eyes.
past, and I'll be honest,
Yeah.
I'm not good at it. Like I would think
It's
I would be.
challenging.
Yeah, but I'm not. Like, none of those songs that I ever tried to do that, weren't worth anything. I never put them down on anything. So I mean, that's awesome that you can do that.
Yeah, but the thing that people need to kind of really realize when you're writing is
Mhm.
that it has to make sense. There's got to be some sort of rhythmic flow to it. Like certain words aren't singable. So I like to use like 2 to 3 syllable words.
Okay.
And just, it needs to have a story to it. And if it's like not really a complete thought, then the audience isn't really going to comprehend it. So it's kind of like writing a short story in a way or a poem. So
Yeah,
for all those songwriters out there, you need to know if it makes sense or not.
Yes.
I mean, the
Absolutely,
bottom line
yeah.
is I can't think of an easier word to rhyme with than platypus. So
Now
I'm
you.
just-
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you're
it's
fine.
true.
I'm just she was like, she's like 2 to 3 syllable words. And I was like, what's a really complicated word that I would never put in a song? I'm like, oh yeah, that's easy.
Thesaurus.
Thesaurus. That's a good one.
Yeah, I love using a thesaurus when I write.
It's very helpful.
Now
tool.
am I conveying all my secrets?
all right. We're gonna have to cut that part, Chris. We don't want the whole world
Yeah.
known. But
Yeah.
you are a very experienced musician. We had the opportunity to talk with you before a little bit. So from what I remember, you teach music, correct? And you play multiple instruments, right?
I do, yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I can't. That's crazy.
Sure. Well, yeah, I've kind of converged my career a little bit.
Okay.
But, when I graduated from Shippensburg University for the first 4 years out of college, I taught music full time. And that was really awesome. I've been teaching private guitar, piano, ukulele, and voice lessons. So I definitely specialize in voice lessons and guitar primarily. So, and now I teach part-time at JW Music in Carlisle on Monday nights. So I do that, and then I have like a full-time job during the day, of course,
Oh
you
my
know.
gosh.
Yeah,
Very
right
busy
there with
Busy.
person. Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy.
That's got to be so rewarding though to be like, oh, like you're sharing, you're teaching someone else to have the same passion in something that you are already so passionate about, and I feel like that's got to be just such a rewarding experience. Because I don't think I've.
It is, yeah.
It's almost like you're a parent, but like in a different
Yeah.
aspect. You're like I'm just encouraging anyone's child to have this one particular passion that they're paying me to also instill this passion in you. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I think that's awesome though. I feel like that's got to be a really cool thing, especially if you've been working with one of the students for something and then they finally they achieve it and you're like, yes, that's got to be such a cool feeling.
It is. It's just so incredible. It's very gratifying,
I'm sure.
to your soul for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watching that person grow into it. It's really cool.
Yeah. It's just an incredible feeling. Like you can just help them do things that they wouldn't normally be able to do without a teacher, of course. 'Cause,
Yeah,
sure.
Everybody has to learn from being taught.
Yes. So I am curious. So you play piano,
I
you
do.
play guitar, and you play ukulele. So just out of curiosity, when you sit down at the piano, if you're not there to play for anyone else, you're there for yourself. Like, what is the go-to song that you're like, I want to play this? Like, what's your go-to song on piano, guitar, and ukulele?
Oh, that's a good question. For piano, I would say Home Sweet Home by Motley Crue, because that just has such a great piano riff to it. You know,
Yes.
like the
Yeah.
da 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 da. You know, so
Uh-huh.
catchy. So
Okay.
I like that answer.
I like
That's a good one. I mean,
Yeah.
Motley Crue is just good in
Mine's
general.
Someone Like
I
You
love
by Adele.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I don't know why. I don't know.
He's a
Just
sad
gotta
boy.
Go to. Yeah, exactly.
He's a big sad boy.
I can't
Yeah.
sing it.
I
I
know,
can't sing it. Oh
she's
my
just
god, no.
too melancholy for me.
I
Yeah.
don't like Adele. I mean,
That's
she's,
like the one song I
she's-
like.
she's amazing. Like I will give her credit all day. Like
Piano.
she's an incredible vocalist.
Yeah,
But like
she
the
is.
sound she produces, it's just not. It doesn't spark anything for me at all. I'm
I
like,
know.
I don't get any enjoyment out of it. That's just
Yeah.
me.
So next
I don't
instrument.
either.
Yeah. So next instrument, guitar, go. Quick fire.
Guitar, Just Like Paradise by, who's that by? Do you know? I'll give you a hint.
Dude, for some
And-
reason,
It
I wanna-
goes like,
I wanna say, like, Guns-
this must be just like living in paradise.
Oh,
You know?
I know it. I know it. I
I'm
know
not
it.
gonna lie, I'm drawing a blank.
Wanna go home.
I mean,
you
the
know?
song-
That's 80s air metal all day.
Yes, it is.
I just can't think of who it
It's
is.
not Guns N' Roses. I wanted to say Guns N' Roses, and I know it's not. And I know
Def
good.
Leppard? I'm gonna get
definitely-
dragged in the comments
it's
on this
definitely
one.
not Def Leppard.
What is it?
David Lee Roth.
That was way
Yeah.
off.
I know. It's just such a fun song. I love singing that to crowds.
Oh
It's
man, I'm
great.
surprised you didn't say "Cold as Ice" on piano. Then
Oh, yeah, that's a good one, too.
I can't play
Yeah.
it. Probably could. It doesn't sound too hard, but anyways.
True.
Sorry.
I have a very interesting video for you to watch them too, because there's a guy that plays a very
Oh.
incredibly difficult song on piano, and I definitely want to get your advice. Be like, yeah, that's actually really hard, or be like, it's not that hard, but it looks hard because I'm completely uneducated when it comes to piano. Like if you do this, I'm like, that's had to have taken at least 20 years of dedicated experience.
Right.
Like,
I know. It does.
like
Yeah.
I can't do it. I just don't have the coordination. That's why I'm not a drummer either. I can't do it. Like I'm just like, they're like, all
I
right,
can't
this hand
either.
does this, and this. I can't even do it for the sake of a joke. I can't even just do my hands. Can't do it. I don't have the coordination. I would love to
Yeah.
learn how to play piano though. Okay, ukulele. This one's the one I'm the most curious about, because I'm like, I don't know if there's many people that could even.
You're
just be
not
like,
allowed to say "Somewhere Over the Rainbow."
Oh, that's what it was. No, I'm just kidding.
I was just like, oh man.
No. I mean, yeah, that does work with the instrument for sure.
Absolutely.
But I really like playing Riptide.
Oh wait, was that the wrong
Riptide.
song?
Riptide.
No.
Riptide.
Do you know that one
No,
by
Over the Rainbow was the one. It was right.
Yeah,
It was right.
Vance?
Yeah.
Vance Joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That
I
is-
don't know if I
all
know
right,
that
you
one.
know what? That is a good riff.
Off the
I'm
top
not
of
a
my
huge
head.
fan of Vance Joy, but that is a
Yeah.
good riff.
Lady, I'm running down to the riptide, taking a white to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man.
You don't know the song?
Nope.
It's been in
Yes.
like I don't know how many trailers, commercials, grocery
Yeah,
stores.
so
I mean, it
many.
sounds
can't
really
go-
good when she's singing it, but it's just
She
not.
sings it better than him.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's nice.
Well, to be fair, I'm not a huge fan of Vance Joy, but you're also a very talented singer. So
Thank
up top on
you.
that one.
Woo!
High fives all around.
Sorry, my hands are very
Go
sweaty.
me.
It's hot in here. Probably all the
Mine
caffeine
are
I had
too.
today.
It's okay.
Mine are like disgustingly dry. Just-
Well, then good for you.
Yeah.
well,
Come here, Alan.
At least your guys' skin doesn't crack, so that's nice.
Mine does.
Oh, so you got a wombo combo there.
Mhm.
That's great. It's like it shouldn't be tearing, they're like, but it is.
Yeah, eczema. It's fun.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. So you have your debut single, "Single Life." Is there going to be an album or an EP following that?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready to talk about it?
No. No,
Okay.
no, I'm just kidding.
I was like, ooh, sore topic. I was like, okay. She's like, Danny, I thought we talked about this off.
I know.
air."
I was like, I should have maybe asked about this ahead of time. But yeah.
I just thought it would be funny if I said no.
was
So, anyways, yeah, well, there's going to be another single release that's coming up next month.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited about this song. It's very important to me, very dear to my heart. It's called Man in My Mind, and I've been playing it live for years. And I wrote the song in 2017 when I was still in college. And it's about wanting the guy to be the man in your mind, but he's not the man inside. So the
Okay.
lyrics
Sounds-
are, why can't you be the man in my mind? Why can't you be the man inside? I guess I'll be buying my own drinks at the bar tonight because, yeah, I can.
I like this.
I do like it. I mean, I think that's an important message though too.
It is. It is.
I just saw something the other day. I forget where it was, but it was very insightful, and it was like, it's like if you don't live, this might be from the other side, maybe not her side of it, but like the guy side, girl side, whatever, it can go both ways. But it's like, it was along the lines of, if I don't live up to your expectations of me, that's not my fault because you're expecting me to be something that I'm not. Like, and I was just like, that's wow. I was like, just like so simple yet so mind blowing.
But what the song really means, like when they're not the man inside, is that there's just nothing there.
Oh,
It's just like
they're just being cold hearted.
Yeah, like I'm talking to you, but there's just nothing to bounce off of.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Like
just a brick
at
wall.
all. It's just like, wow, can guys really be like that? Like, what is going on?
Some of us are big
you know,
dumb.
and it's just it's so funny how for me history repeats itself. Like I write a song years ago and the same thing keeps happening. It's very odd.
It sounds like you're manifesting, and I don't mean to get weird, but I mean, if the pattern's there, I mean, maybe you should write a song about you won $10 million. Hopefully, history repeats itself. Like, damn, I wrote a song about this, and I unfortunately won $10 million. I don't know what to do with myself.
Right, yeah, well that'd be
I
cool.
don't know how it would poll on the charts, but if you're going to get $10 million, I think we can take an L on that one.
Take an L.
So it doesn't matter. I got $10 million. I don't care how well that one performed. It is what it is.
I don't know if that'd work.
That's so funny.
Anti-Flag wrote a song called $1 trillion, and I don't think they ever had $1 trillion.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, just
So the song is about the person just being cold. And like you had, if I'm getting this correct, like you had this idea, you had this concept, this dream, if you will, of who they would be and how they would be. And then you're just like, wow, reality sucks.
Yeah. That's what it is. It really just hit hard.
I just love how
You're
genuine that
laughing.
was.
It
was
really
such
just hit
it
hard.
was so genuine. You were like, yeah. And I was like, oh God, I'm so sorry.
Well, I mean, it just hit the fan. Like, really hit the fan.
mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was, me and this guy were dating in college, and I just broke up with him because I didn't like him anymore. I was like, what's going on? He doesn't seem genuine or whatever. So then I saw him with another girl, and then in the song I say, and then you kissed another girl, and then I just say in the song, that's kind of hurtful, and it's funny. Like, it's literally how I felt, but it's kind of comical at the same time.
So I mean, you ended things because he wasn't reciprocating. Like, like it felt very one-sided. Like, you were putting all the effort in, and you were getting nothing out of it. So it's like, why waste my time?
Right, exactly. And that's just kind of what happens most of the time.
Yeah.
For
It
real.
sucks. Been there.
Yeah, I've definitely been there. And then, definitely to see them, like, immediately with someone else, you're like, okay, cool. So I was nothing. Dope.
Right, so
no,
you were
I'm fine.
probably looking at her while you were dating me.
And that's where the third song comes from.
The
It's called
third
Box
song.
Cutter.
What?
Maybe not.
I don't think I would title a song that.
Yeah, that's a little that's a
Aggressive.
Little, yeah, aggressive.
Yeah, it
yeah.
is kind of aggressive.
I mean,
Unless you slashed his tires, which I couldn't see you doing that.
nah.
Nah.
look,
yeah.
wasn't it Kelly Clarkson that wrote a song about, like, slashing the tires and keying the leather and everything?
Oh, that was Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, before he cheats. Yeah.
That's the one.
Well,
come on, girls.
well, no, luckily.
Shania Twain.
Oh, shit. My bad. I'm terrible with country, guys. I'm
Alan, are
terrible.
you sure you were in music?
Guys, I got to go.
So funny. Well, luckily, I've never been cheated on, thank God. So that's really a blessing.
I'm
I
telling
don't-
you that is.
I don't know
Absolutely.
what that feels like. So
Not
Sucks.
good.
That's
Yeah,
great.
not good.
Would not recommend it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So
Not fun.
thankfully that has never happened. So I do feel spared in a lot of ways, which is good.
Yeah, but that
Absolutely.
doesn't. I don't know. Just because other people have felt something that you might seem or deem worse doesn't invalidate the amount of hurt that those feelings that you did experience did to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
'Cause, I mean,
yeah.
They're still valid feelings. I mean, it sucks. I mean, I would almost, I would say,
It's
I would argue that maybe even being cheated on, granted, it's painful, it sucks, but I would almost rather that because it's like, oh, like I don't even have to think about this anymore. You were just unfaithful. Like I'm out, I'm done. That's all I need to know. Whereas in your situation, you're like, this person isn't reciprocating anymore. Why is it only one way? Well, I'm breaking up with you. And then you're like, all right, well, you're not even like fighting to try to get me back. Now, I'm not for the mental games or anything, but still, you're just like, what happened? Like, why? And you're just going to get stuck in that loop.
Well, I think it's all about the closure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is the closure. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like cheating is more painful, but more like a Band-Aid. So it's like, that really hurts, but it's over. You have your reasoning. There's nothing to think about. I'm not saying that's for everyone, but like for me, I'm like, oh, you're unfaithful. All right, bye. Deuce. Like,
yeah,
right, exactly.
I mean, like, it can be one of the two. Like, I've definitely been like, oh, cool, you cheated on me. Cool, never thought about you again. And then there's also the one cheats on you, and you're like, 3 years later, you're sitting in a bar, you're like, God damn it, why won't this go away?
You're not wrong. Like I definitely know what you're talking about. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a saint. Like I've been the cheater. Like I did that once when I was very young. I would never do it again. It just was not worth it. I learned my lesson.
Terrible person.
I'm a dirty dog, bro. I was what, 21, 22?
I'm telling.
Yeah, like
long
over a
time
decade.
ago.
Yeah, over a decade ago. And I would never.
Wow.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, Alan's old.
Yeah. I'm
Oh
old.
wow, you're
Yeah.
so old.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I feel like a spring
it's
chicken.
So, AARP's coming in the mail any day now.
Yeah. I don't know if the mics can pick up my back cracking right now, or it's maybe my hip shattering. Who knows? But no, I would say, like, in my opinion, from my point of view, cheating like a Band-Aid, more painful at first, but it's quick and it's over. That to me sounds more like a personal like hell than cheating, because it's like I said, cheating's so obvious for me then. But like for someone to just like change who they are, like change who they've been with me, while there is still a title between us, and like I just don't know who this person is anymore in front of me, and why are you acting different from me, dude?
Yep.
That's a fucking spiral that I'll be in for like ever.
Well,
that can destroy me for sure.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Not trying to bring up
that's-
anything rough. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, should we
That's
get on
what
the
it
lighter
has
topic?
been. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, sorry. No.
Too many yes.
Yeah, I don't know what we're saying yet.
Yeah.
Or we're saying yet.
So that's what it's been.
That's
For
what
you.
it's been. Yeah, they put up some sort of facade.
Yeah, like wearing a mask, or almost like
wear
they're
a
on
mask.
autopilot when they're around you.
Yep, they don't really show you like their soul, man.
They go cold.
You know? Yeah,
It's
they go
cold.
totally cold, man. So, it just you can get a lot of good songs out of that material. So, there's a lot to write about with
There's
that.
a silver lining on that.
I was just
Yeah.
the silver lining to pain is really only like a very obvious silver lining if you're musically talented and you're a musician.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're just like, I'm sad. Everyone and anyone, hey, I'm sad, I'm depressed. And musicians were like, I'm going to make this catchy. Like, I'm going to make people be like, he's sad. Let's listen to why he's sad about 100 times a day because it's so catchy. Like,
Right, exactly. Yeah. But I don't like writing sad songs.
I was going to
really.
say, you don't
It's-
really have like
your
you
songs
like
aren't
many
very
sad
slow
sounding.
songs.
Well, because I don't want to be sad when I play. I want to be happy. I want to be joyful. It's a happy thing to do to be a musician. So it's like I like
Absolutely.
writing upbeat stuff. Man in My Mind is kind of somber, I would say, but it's like it's cool. I can't wait for all you guys to hear it.
Is it like
you
an
know?
upbeat sad song? Or is
Yeah, it's kind of upbeat. It's got kind of like a pop vibe to it. Like
it? Okay.
Okay.
So like Single Life, kind of. But less poppy?
Not to that degree, but it's a little more toned down. Like it's a little more organic.
Okay. I'm down.
Organic, yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I like when
excited.
people like mix, like they shake up the mix.
Really
of, like,
organic.
yeah. See, like perfect example, like The Weeknd. The Weeknd writes like super upbeat, like poppy sounding songs. They sound happy, but if you read the lyrics, they're like super depressing and usually like kind of fucked up. But he does a really good job of like, I'm going to write messages that are like completely opposite as to what you're auditorily registering it as. And I think that's interesting. So I mean, it's cool if you're gonna like I'm gonna write something that's like kind of like it's inside like it's this sucks. It was painful.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to make it painful, so I'm gonna you're gonna like flip the switch. Like,
Exactly.
And I think that's cool. I have never been able to do that. Dude, I'm a one-track guy. I'm like, rar, angry, sad, rar, move, open the spit up. that's
so
what I was
funny.
good at.
Yeah,
So
a little different.
Yeah, definitely a little bit different.
that was my forte.
True.
So, but that's why I like talking to like artists like you. I like talking to artists that are completely different than me because you just get to see like inside the mindset and the creativity of someone that is not you. And I think that I always enjoy that because I feel like everyone, especially on the musicians level, and especially with how close every musician is like in the scene now, dude, I feel like it's so easy to be inspired by one another. Like, so it just takes one thing and you're like, oh, that's sick. Like, cool, I'm gonna run with that if you don't mind. And it's like, oh yeah, sure.
Speaking of inspiration,
Exactly.
where do you get most of yours from, like musicians wise, like other musicians in the area, or maybe your favorite musicians? Like, what is your
For influence.
what's your cup of tea?
Oh my gosh, so many things in life. Just life is so inspiring. You know, I mean, I love going to open mic nights because you can really just hear a lot of people's original songs and stuff. Like I went to one really cool open mic night about a month ago. It was at HMAC, and it was hosted by the Central PA Music Hall of Fame and stuff.
Yeah, I talked to
you
Brandon.
know.
He said they were going to be doing that.
Stage on Her,
Yeah.
right? That's the one. HMAC, and then it's like the downstairs one, Stage on Her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I like that. I like that river. I haven't been there in so long. I used to do.
I actually wanted to go to that one, but I think I was on vacation. No, I wasn't on
It
vacation.
was really cool.
Yeah, I was like out of town or something. I don't remember what was going on. But anyways, that's really cool though.
Yeah, it was fun. I got to play some songs and it was just really positive, met a lot of people. So, you know, I love doing that, just networking with other musicians and checking other people out, you know, at their live shows, time permitting, of course.
Oh,
but,
absolutely,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah, with your busy schedule.
I know there's just never like a free moment. It's crazy.
I feel that in my soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
I feel that. Like, it just. I mean, like you said, you have a full-time job, and then you do what you're passionate about. We have full-time jobs, and then this is what we do because this is what we're passionate about. We're passionate about
Right.
like interviewing people like yourself, musicians and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, but sometimes I'm sure you can agree with this. You just feel like you're burning the candle at both ends, and you're just like, so when's me time? Like when like it's. But you know what? When you love something, you don't stop.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm sure you're, based on how we've heard you speak, the way you speak to music, the way you create music, I don't think we're gonna see Alexia Christian like ending anytime soon, at all.
Definitely not. Yeah. I'm just going to keep, you know, chasing for that dream always. You know, no matter where it goes, you know, it's not about the fame. It's not about, you know, how many streams you get on Spotify or, you know, Apple Music and all that BS. You know, it's just about the love for it. And, you know, you got to really do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect the people that grind like that. They make it like a business and everything.
Like Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, mad respect how they do that. I mean, if that's what's important to you and that's how you enjoy this process, dope. That's your process. But I also definitely like someone like yourself where you're like, honestly, man, like I don't care about the Spotify like plays. I don't care about that. Like I'm doing this for me. I don't care about the fame. I'm doing it because I like doing this and like this is what I'm called to do. And I think it's just a whole another type of respect. It's just that's pretty cool. That's
Thank
pretty cool.
you. I
You're
appreciate it. Yeah, and
course.
it's hard to crack the code too.
Oh my god!
You
Yeah,
know,
dude, these like it's like I feel like the algorithm like changes like in general the algorithm like that you have to follow with like social media and posting, and I just feel like it's constantly ever changing. And I'm 32 going on 65. I hate social media, and I'm much closer to get off my lawn. Like that's I'm way closer to that personality than I am to like managing like an Instagram. I just don't.
Oh yeah, wasn't
care.
that your job with our Instagram? That makes sense why we have one, but no, I'm kidding.
I mean, I think you're right. It was my job.
Was it really?
That's
I
great.
absolutely think it was me, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that anymore. But I don't think I also audibly said it to anyone. I was like, I'm gonna set that down and never open it again.
To be fair, I think I use Instagram the most out of any of the four of us. So
Yeah, you seem pretty active.
I post a lot on Instagram.
That's
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, well, on my
Yeah.
story, I'm on Instagram a lot.
I haven't posted anything
It's
to Instagram
fun.
in 3.5 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
I think the last time I opened Instagram was by accident. Actually, I accidentally clicked the app and it opened up, and that was 2 months ago.
That's where all the memes and the great hilarious TikToks videos that without having to go to TikTok.
No, Reddit.
Are, yeah.
Reddit.
Right.
Yeah,
I live
you're
on
probably
Reddit.
right. You're probably right. I don't know. it's funny because like I didn't use Instagram for the longest time because it was just, like I've had an Instagram account since I was like 14, so I had like a billion different people I followed, and I was just like, I don't know who any of these people are anymore. And I would just never use it. And then like a couple of years ago, I went through it and like deleted or like unfollowed like 1,000 people, and now I'm back up to like 1,500 people I follow. And I'm like,
low key
okay.
flex.
Well,
Hey.
no, people I follow. That's not a flex. I got like
Oh, I thought you said you had like 1,500. I was like low key flex.
no, I think
Humble
I
brag.
think I got like 1,600. No, like 600 maybe.
Oh my gosh.
800.
So if you're watching, you can follow me on Instagram at Alexia Christian
Yes.
Official.
I like that. See, I mean, how do you guys do it? Like, my problem is I think the reason why I hate it so much is because I don't actually know like what's interesting to post. Like people are like food. I'm like, you're dumb. Like
Music.
no one cares.
Music.
Phone
You have to
eats
have
first.
like a theme, you know, because if you're just posting all these random things, it doesn't make any sense. It has to be an account that connects to something. I mean, that's fine if you want to like make it a personal account and you post like pictures of family and friends and stuff. But
Yeah.
I feel like I
Yeah.
would be like Brick from Anchorman, like, but with Instagram, it's instead of he's like I love, I'd be like, I post chair, and they're like, do you really want to post the chair, Brick? I'm like, I post lamp. They're like, do you really want to post that? I'm like, I post lamp. Like that would be me. Like I'm so random. Like with like I'm like I don't know. Like is this interesting?
Yeah,
Like, do people
I
care
just
about
looked at
this?
I just looked at
wouldn't know.
my Instagram
That's
account and I
funny.
just realized I have a very basic white guy Instagram. Yeah.
that's
Just like
hilarious.
Me doing dumb stuff with my friends, my newest tattoo, me and my girlfriend, me at a wedding, me kayaking.
I would
very,
label,
very standard white guy.
I would
Yeah.
label you as pumpkin spice white boy.
Pumpkin spice is delicious, and
I love it too.
yeah, I have pumpkin spice candles in my closet that I'm saving for fall, and now everything in my closet smells like pumpkin spice.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't necessarily hate it. Like I like grabbed like a flannel out of there the other night because it was like kind of chilly out, and I was like, oh my god, that smells like pumpkin spice. This
He's
is so nice.
That's
I
great.
can just see you like
I love
fingering
it.
through your closet, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wear this, and you're like, yeah, and you're gonna put it on, you're like, huh. Like just like so content, and like happily puts it on. He's like, and just goes about his day so happy. So I was gonna ask, like, how do you feel about pumpkin spice? And obviously, you do like it then, based on your response.
I like the scent. I don't like the drinks. You know,
I can
Alexia, it was great having you on. Good night, everyone.
it just I don't know. I'm
Pumpkin spice
not
lattes
really.
are good. That's the only pumpkin drink I can
I'm
do.
not really a fan of pumpkin. To all you Starbucks people out there,
What about pumpkin
bougie
pie?
Starbucks.
Hey, what about pumpkin pie?
That's
The pie's good. Yeah,
Okay.
once a year.
I mean, yeah.
You know.
Oh, I can't. I'm with her. I
I
can't,
can't do
really
it
eat
year
pumpkin pie.
round, but I can. Oh, it's my favorite kind of pie.
No.
Yeah, no,
Bro, apple
absolutely.
pie. Are you?
What is it with people and pies?
I don't.
It's American. Apple
it's
pie
pretty
is the
American.
American dream. It is what is
the
it?
American dream. Can you define the American dream? Like, what does that mean to you?
Sweet, buttery, flaky crust with apple pie filling. That
See,
is America. That's
I-
the American dream.
That's the American dream.
I don't like cooked vegetables, so that's why I can't do anything.
What about like hamburgers on Labor Day? You know what I mean?
I mean, listen. I gotta be in the mood for a burger. Like today, I had a burger. You saw it when I was here, but like that's a rarity thing. I'm not really always in the mood for a burger, but I promise you,
Wow.
if at any point anyone comes up to me and is like, "Would you like a slice of apple pie?" I will never decline that slice of apple pie ever. It doesn't matter what time.
Oh, we know.
It doesn't matter where it's at.
We know you like your pies, Mr. Pie Guy.
Yeah, you showed up earlier with a McDonald's pie of some sort.
You mean I showed up with the American dream boxed perfectly in the palm of my hand? Yeah, it's called capitalism and sweet. It's amazing.
You know how when people are on TV and they're doing the skit and they're trying not to laugh, and then you can just totally tell that they're about to bust the hell out
No.
of it, you know?
Wrong. I'm not gonna laugh.
Really? You're not? Really?
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, okay.
Alan's a little sensitive.
Oh my god.
Sometimes I am. But no, I do. I like pumpkin pie, but like, I'm with you. Pumpkin pie specifically, I'm like Thanksgiving. Cool. I might kill like one or two pieces. After that, I'm like, all right, cool. I had my pumpkin pie fix. Like, I'm good.
Oh no, I get yelled at every
Right.
Thanksgiving, every family Thanksgiving. I go to like cut myself a piece of pumpkin pie.
Say it 3 times
God,
fast.
I know, right? And like, like
That's a
last
great
year,
alliteration.
right? My sister's mother-in-law yelled at me. She's like, "That's an awfully large slice," and I was like, "Martha, you keep your mouth shut, all right?"
Like that's an awfully large opinion, Martha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like mean. What the
Well,
hell?
no, like it wasn't a huge pie, and I was definitely taking a really big piece.
But
Well, they make them kind of small. I know.
they do. They're always so small. in
And that's why
diameter.
we're thankful for Costco and Sam's Club now making oversized pumpkin pies.
But
Now I'm in charge of the pies.
Yeah, it lasts longer.
I'm so specific with the pumpkin pie though because for me,
Have you ever made your own?
Oh yes, our family we make them ourselves every year. But I had to tell my family this because
Can I
I'm very
come?
personal.
Can I come to Thanksgiving this year?
Yes,
Cool.
absolutely.
All right, cool. Continue.
Anytime I've tried someone else's pumpkin pie or even like store-bought pumpkin pies, after this we're done with pumpkin pie. But I just really have to get this out there. Too much nutmeg. All of you.
Nope.
Stop
Nope.
adding the nutmeg. I want to taste the pumpkin. When I take 2 bites and it's overpowered, you fucked up. Stop. If you're adding it and you're like, a little more won't hurt, yes, it will. Stop right there.
You don't like
Everyone.
just a little
Wow, that
bit
was
of
a great public service announcement.
Thank you, Alan. We're gonna make an Instagram reel out of this and put it on our Instagram. So
You're welcome.
Yeah, there you go, world.
Also, get off my lawn.
You heard the man. Make it happen.
oh man, how did we? You know what? We're not even gonna try to figure out how we got on. I cannot.
Because you're a
talk
pumpkin
today.
spice white boy.
Okay,
That's how we got
yeah,
on.
you're right. You are right. We said we weren't going to talk about it. Back to Alexia, the whole reason why we're here.
Yes, agreed.
Oh my gosh. So we have a lot coming up. So recap. So we have another single coming, followed by an EP or an album.
An album.
Oof.
Volume 1 was for singles only, but this would be like part 2
Okay.
of how it's continuing the single life, because it's still occurring. There's a lot to talk about with that. So
I mean, do
sure.
we want to unpack any of that? I mean, do you do
that's
like,
up to you guys.
I was like, do you do like the apps or anything? Do you have like any good stories from like just like stupid stuff that you've had to deal with from going through the single life and everything? Anything that you think is, story worthy?
It's all in the album, Alan.
Hell yeah.
You know what? Hell yeah. I mean,
It's all
I
in
should
the album.
I should have
yeah.
put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Maybe
I
you
should've-
should have done your homework. No, I'm just kidding.
I just got fired. So, it was a pleasure, guys. I'll see you later. I'm gonna cry now. I told you I'm sensitive.
Sorry.
No, I mean,
you seem like a strong man.
it's the first
And
time
that's
anyone's ever
what-
said that to me. Thank you so much. I'm just kidding. No, no.
Crazy part is that's what our next single's about.
Being a strong man?
No, he seemed like a strong man.
He seemed like a strong man, yeah, but underneath it all,
Beta.
not quite, yeah.
Sorry, Alan. That was a
No,
roast on you,
no.
and it
It's fine.
sounded really mean.
No.
I'm totally fine with it.
Sips cup.
Aggressively. I did not mean to put that much straw in my mouth, and it was too late. I was just like, I have to commit. I'm
Commit,
taking
yep.
a sip.
You know, most of the time people really don't notice. If you think about it.
No,
Yeah.
but I know for a fact if you or him was looking at me, I was trying to find the straw without looking, so I used it. So the tongue came out further than I wanted it to, and I just got it.
Okay, so we're gonna have to name this episode "Alan's Word Vomit." Please. Stay.
I'm really
my
tired.
God.
I'm really sorry.
I know.
You're okay.
So,
You're good.
God,
Okay, so anyways, about single life.
Single
Yes, that's what
life.
that's
God,
what,
yes.
I was
Single
trying to
life.
wrap it back to that, but
Right. So, one of the key phrases in that song is, I just want to see what's up tonight. Because people say, I want to see what's up. What's going on?
yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then
Yeah,
it goes.
okay.
Oh, sorry, I thought there was
I
more
thought-
coming. I didn't want to
I
interrupt
thought
you.
you guys were gonna go on, but okay.
Oh no, we
So
thought
and
you
then
were.
I kind of start rapping through it. Like, I've been thinking about you, vibing with your women. I don't give a damn where you been with them. You just want to hit it for the hell of it. Wait a minute, I'm not down with it. Boom.
Mic drop.
Yeah. So
No, that's
That's
so you're
good.
so you're even that's crazy. You're dabbling like in different genres too. So you're like I'm gonna throw a rap bit in here.
well, it's sung. It's not rapped, but I was just kind of speaking it
Oh,
right
yes.
now.
Okay, I was like I'm kind of like excited to see this because I've seen like the picture of you have your acoustic guitar, and I would I'm just picturing just swinging the acoustic guitar behind her back for a second and just like grabs the mic and is just a G about it and just raps that part. I would probably lose my mind. I'd be like, that's sick.
It's kind of like, sorry, in my like opinion, from I've heard it. Actually, I had it stuck in my head for like days.
No,
I've
really?
First time I
That's
listened
great.
to it. Actually, it came on. It made it to a playlist of mine. So
Yay.
yes. What was this thing? Oh, think about oh my God, why am I drawing a blank now? The Neighborhood. How it's not really rap, but
Okay.
like, would that be a good
Right,
example?
it's like it's sung.
It's song. It's not rap, but like it's
But to the same
sung
tempo
fast,
of like a rap.
I guess. Yeah. would be a good way
I'm
to
trying
put
to
it.
understand.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked what you wrote though. I mean, I think that was very, very clever because I was like, it's so awesome to hear like a woman's like writing process, like from the woman's
Yeah.
angle, because I only know the male's angle, being a male, and like how I feel, whatever. But it's cool to hear like the inside of like, what is? Why are you laughing?
Don't worry about it.
Hunter's just in the back, just dying. But no, I mean that. Like, it's cool to hear. Like, I mean, there's not a whole lot of like female, like powerhouses around here. You know what I mean? You've got
Around
maybe,
here or
around here, like in this area that we
gotcha,
get to even
okay.
talk to. You're probably one of the biggest ones that we get to have. So it's just cool to hear like from your side of the story. Like, I just thought it was sweet lyrics.
That's cool. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, it's well deserved.
I really appreciate that.
Of course.
So-
I was gonna ask how many songs from your new upcoming album, how many of them are ready to perform, and will some of your fans and customers at these upcoming shows, how much of a sneak peek are they gonna get?
So right
any.
now, 3 are released on all streaming platforms.
Mhm.
So we have, and they're all pop singles. So we have Better Think Again, Losing Myself, and Single Life. And then Man in My Mind is going to be released next month. So that'll be on the album as well. So
Okay.
I got like 4 ready and that are down.
Okay.
So
That's awesome.
yeah, so I'm really excited to find a new studio here in this area
Yeah.
to start recording at, like maybe towards the end of the year. So I can't wait. I've been researching a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll record here at Rock Mill. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, we got good peoples here. I mean, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely have no complaints. I've personally recorded with them as a
Really?
musician as well.
That's great.
I have nothing bad to say about them at all. I mean, Logan was super fun and pleasant to work with and easy to work with too. So I
I guess you kind of briefly met him earlier. Well, have you met him before?
Oh,
Logan?
was that him earlier?
Yeah.
that's
Nice.
Logan.
Yep.
That's
he's,
awesome.
He's the owner, one of the owners.
so
One of the
cool.
Mhm.
He does.
It's a great place.
He does most of the recording. I'm not sure if it's most of the recording now, but I know that there is another sound engineer up there as well now that does recording.
Yeah, I don't know who that
Nice.
is. Yeah.
But yeah, they both share the studio.
But yeah, it was it was a really good experience. It was very pleasant. He gives very good critiques. So I would recommend Logan for sure. Not just plugging him
Nice.
because we record at Rockmill, saying it because
Sure.
it would not be money wasted at all.
Yeah.
With the upcoming album though, and with all the material that you have, are we thinking music videos anytime soon? Or is that something that's like on the radar?
Yeah, I mean, I did release a music video for Better Think Again
You did, yes.
almost a year ago. So that was in November. You guys should check that out. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
And that was like a studio video. So never say never.
Okay.
There's, it takes a lot of time for sure to do a video, but,
Yeah.
maybe in the future.
I gotta say that's the one
I'll,
thing.
I'll say hard maybe.
Hard maybe. Okay, I'll take it.
I'm the worst
Yeah.
with looking. I always listen to our guests' music, and I
Mhm.
listen to it multiple times. And the one thing I always forget to do is check YouTube for a music video. I always
Right.
forget to do that, so I'm gonna check that out later.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm the
it's pretty
exact
fun.
opposite. I typically, if I know there's a music video, I'll check out the music video first.
Oh yeah, when we had Lyndhurst on, you're like, oh, the music video, and I was like, there's a music video. My
Yeah,
bad.
Do you ever play that game when you're like elementary school? It's like, oh, if you could have any job in the world and money wasn't a factor, it didn't matter. What would your dream job be? You guys ever played that game like in elementary school and everything? No.
No.
Okay, so
I
I mean,
mean-
I'm pretty sure I already know your answer, and I think it'd be musician.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine would be video music director. Like
Nice.
I would love to do music videos. So I love that kind of stuff. So I love to see how it's shot. Like what are they telling the story? And what I think, like very uneducatedly,
Yeah.
are they doing it accurately? So I love to see that. Like sometimes if the music video is good enough, it will make me like the song even more than if I didn't know that the music video was there. So I'm the exact opposite. So I think it's kind of funny that we're like polar opposite. You're like, I forgot to check it. The first thing.
I love music videos. I just always forget. I don't know why. I'm always on the go too. So I'm just like, all right, Apple Music. All right, cool. Like,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
hard, maybe though. I mean, it's been a year. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I'm just like, I love seeing what people create. Like,
yeah,
I'm a sucker
it's a
for
fun
that.
process. Yeah.
But like you said, it is a long process. I've done one in
And
my life, and
expensive.
there's only yes.
Yeah, it is expensive. That's the other thing.
That's the only
too.
reason why there's
Yeah.
only one done, because by the time we were done doing all the shooting, we were done painting everything, going to the multiple locations, getting the random people that were there. Yes.
Right.
So much coordination, so much time and
Mhm.
planning. I'm like, I don't miss that.
I know. It's a lot. Yeah, and you have to like storyboard everything out too.
Yep, exactly. The storyboard was that's no. Don't get me wrong. If I was getting paid to do that all day,
Oh yeah.
all day, every day, I'll do that. But
oh yeah.
it's just the worst when you're the one paying and you're like, cool, I'm also gonna organize and plan everything. I guess,
right.
too.
Then it's
That's
like,
the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's
Yeah.
it's a lot of work that goes into it. We filmed Chris's old band. We filmed a music video for them in my basement at my old apartment. It was a really creepy basement. It was fun. It took us 3 days though.
You
It's a
punched
lot of
someone
work.
in the face.
I punched Patty
Wow.
Glover in the face. I felt terrible. And dragged him down the stairs 3 times.
Ooh.
Yeah, we just couldn't get the right frame. And I was like, I love Patty so much. I hate doing this. You know the band If Not For Me?
No, I
Okay,
don't know
they're from
them.
around here. They're very, very good. I like them a lot. They're
Yes.
metal. I'm not sure if you like metal, but yes, very good.
Nice.
Patty is a very talented vocalist.
One of
And
the
this-
nicest people.
One of the nicest people you'll ever meet, and I had to punch him in the face for the music video, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I love you. It was a
Oh my god.
good time, though.
Like genuinely one of the nicest people.
Yeah.
Like it's funny. She's so humble. But we'll have them on sometime.
Oh, yeah.
And we can talk
absolutely.
about
yeah,
them
we can
then.
talk about them. Yeah. I was
But
just
yes.
talking about the video.
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
Sounds
100%.
crazy.
It's a. We'll tell you the rest of the story off air because it is funny, but
It
we
is.
don't want to waste your airtime with
Yes.
that.
So what else is up with you right now, or anything exciting going on you want to talk about?
Yeah, sure. There's a lot going on. I'm so excited with my music career that's completely taking off in PA. We just have like such a great scene here that I'm so excited to be a part of. And I loved being a part of the Central PA Music Awards, and I hope that I will also be in that next year to follow. So it's so great to be back here in PA, and thank you so much.
Not
And
a problem.
I'm just so excited for all my shows coming up, and we just have so many great venues here, and I can't wait to hear the responses for Man in My Mind with the new song.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. After that full album comes out, too, we should definitely have
Yeah.
you back on to talk about that and everything.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, and I'm writing like a piano ballad right now, and so that's kind of different. And then I also have like a hard rock song that I just finished writing that I can't
Ooh.
wait to like record both of those because they're really different.
You got some polar contrasting going on.
Yeah, I really do.
That's
so it'll
awesome.
be interesting.
I'm down to hear it. What I am curious to know though is, I mean, we know about your album that's coming up. We know about
Mhm.
other shows that are coming up. We know that you are a talented teacher, talented vocalist, piano player, guitar player, ukulele player. What does Alexia do when she's not being a musician? What does she do? How do you kick off your shoes and relax? What makes Alexia relax? Because I'm sure like being a musician and stuff like that, it's always very stressful when I was doing it.
I don't know. It's very hard to relax. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just like a little too tightly wound a little bit.
So
but,
you one of those people
know.
that like, if you're like, oh, I have time to like do something, like, well, then it's time to be writing again. It's time to be doing like that. Is that accurate at all?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I just kind of let it happen in terms of writing. I don't like to really force it
I
at all,
forced it.
you know.
It was never good.
I know.
I had to
There's
rewrite a
just-
lot then.
Yeah, there's just a balance. I mean, for sure, if I don't have an idea for a while and I'm like, why is nothing generating? Sometimes you literally do have to just sit and do it.
Yeah.
you know,
Th-
and just be
those
like,
times
and
suck.
then it just kind of starts flowing, and then I'm like, oh wow, oh my gosh, I need to set time aside to songwrite. Like, hello, you know,
Yeah.
it's like, wow, you know.
Why weren't
Can't
songs
believe
getting
I
written if
didn't
I
think-
wasn't writing them?
So
It's so
now-
crazy.
Yeah, so last Saturday morning, I was just songwriting for an hour and a half, and I just decided to take that time for myself and do it. And just totally be relaxed, like get my coffee, sit in my room, in my purple room. You know, it's all like girly and stuff. You know, it's creative
That's
looking,
awesome.
you know. And it just, you know, I'm just sitting on my bed, like strumming my guitar, pick 4 chords out, and then things just start flowing. Like I finished one song, started another one,
Mhm.
and I actually picked up an idea that I wrote like 2 years ago that I did nothing with, but I'm like, it's stuck in my head. It's really weird.
Yeah. So, would you say like writing is actually like relaxing for you then?
It is, yeah, and working out, I guess.
Working out? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Alexia, it's been really great having you on here. We talked about a lot of really new and exciting things. Everybody, please get out there, check out our new single, single, not EP, the new EP coming. Any last words of wisdom or anything you want to leave us with here, or anything like that? Or shout out your
Stuff.
website handles
Yes.
and stuff
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
absolutely.
Plug.
So you can
Plug
check
away.
me out, Alexia Christian, on all streaming platforms and social media platforms, and check out Single Life. I'm so excited for you guys to hear it.
Oh.
And Man in My Mind, the new song coming to you next month.
Very
Awesome.
excited for that. Oh, and one last time, in case anybody doesn't remember from the beginning of the episode, your next 2 shows, the dates are for that.
Sure. September 24th for Harvest of the Arts Festival in Carlisle.
Sorry, it's only for my boss. It's always on silent. Sorry.
And then October 1st, I'll be on the PA Music Pipeline television station.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And now, if anyone is maybe interested in booking you for some lessons, how would they get in contact with you to maybe go that route?
I'm actually all booked up.
Well, honestly, good for you though.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
well,
awesome.
I mean, I only teach on Monday nights at the music school,
makes
so
sense.
it's
Yeah.
just a specific time frame.
We only record on Thursday nights,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
but
we know exactly.
if you'd like me to perform for a venue, then you guys can send me an email.
Sounds
For
great.
whoever's watching out there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. Well,
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you so much.
We definitely look forward to having you back again in the future. Once you have put out some of your new single, you've got your new album out, talk about how it's performing. You know, if you
oh yeah, I
think
said
about
EP earlier. I'm an album. Sorry.
yeah, if you think you know might be putting out a music video or anything that's new and changing, we would love to have you back in so you can just update us on what's going on with your life and what's going on with Alexia.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Thank you.
Anytime. Thank you.
Thank you.